Sport Clubs, this is your updated travel video. There were a few updates from the last time the video was made, so hopefully this is helpful for you and your officers when you submit a travel itinerary through Do Sports Easy. If you notice, here's our website. If your name is not here, you'll need to log in using your Kerberos, and then if you're an officer of your club, you could submit a travel form. So before we get in the travel section, there are a couple forms that were added here that are new. Check request, facility request, and independent travel form. If you are traveling and you're going outside of wherever you're traveling to, you'll need to download and fill out the independent travel form. So if your team's going to LA and somebody's parents lives out in San Diego and one of your team members wants to go to dinner with their parents, they'll need to sign an independent travel form because they're going outside of their travel. Other than that, everything should be located in your travel form. So you want to click on Events. Your event will be located here. Since there are none, you'll want to add a new event for your travel. Fill the information in here. There are some notes here that will help you out with timing of travel and making sure your next step after you hit the Submit button. So once the basic information is here, you want to hit Submit. You're wondering, where is my travel? I just submitted it. I just created it. There's a date range up here, so it'll only show those inside of your date range. So once you click the correct one, you'll want to hit Edit. Your basic information is what you already put in. Now you're going to want to make sure to go through each tab and update the correct information. Under the travel section, here is the new checkbox. When you're completed with your travel, you'll want to click this to let our staff know you are done and ready for director's approval. First step will be your members. Anybody listed here has been approved on Do Sports Easy. If you're not approved on Do Sports Easy, you won't be on this list, so you want to make sure that everybody's approved. Anybody who's going on the trip, you'll approve here. Anybody with a blue D has been an approved driver, and that'll help for your next section when you talk about travel. Fill in the information on your site. It's important to make sure your departure date and time is when you're leaving UC Davis, and your return date and time is when you're getting back to Davis. If you have any notes that you want our staff to be aware of, like you're waiting for someone to sign up on Fusion or Do Sports Easy, or you're waiting for someone to be an approved driver, you can put the notes in here, so when our staff communicate with you, they'll know what to look for before approving the travel. Next, you'll go to the method of travel. This is where you'll reserve any of your vehicles or your flights. So if you're having private vehicles and you have enough drivers, select how many vehicles you're going to have. If you want a fleet vehicle, you can select how many fleet vehicles are here as well. Make sure if you are reserving a fleet vehicle that you email our recorder staff, our recorder managers, just to double check and make sure we can approve and reserve your fleet vehicles for you. You can also add flights in here. If you're having multiple flights, you can add multiple different ones. So if some people are leaving on Friday versus Saturday or different flight times, you can put all that information in here. Next, you want to go to your lodging. If you're not staying overnight, if you're just going up or if you're playing somewhere local, you can check the box here that no travel is needed, and you'll notice the lodging go into a check. If you are staying overnight somewhere, you want to make sure to put in your hotel information. If you're not staying in a hotel, if you're doing an Airbnb, or if you're staying at a friend's house or a parent's house, you want to hit this other button and fill in the information here. Again, when all the information is correct, it'll turn into a check mark. Last is your arrangement. You want to make sure that you'll notice who is driving the vehicles and which vehicle they're going into. If you don't have enough drivers, if you have too many people going in one vehicle, that's where your travel will get held up, and our staff will communicate that with you. Once all the red marks have disappeared, you'll want to check this box as your final approval saying, I am ready to submit this to our office, and hit save. When you're done with your travel, what we'd like you to do is give a report. Here you can select the score, what you did, or any other information that you would like us to know. It'll also come up here in the summary of who has done what as far as your travel. When you've saved your information, our staff now will go in and make sure to approve your travel. We'll communicate and send an email that you can pick up your travel binder and first aid kit. Hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please let our office know. Thank you.